What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Vandalia Cinema Project. My name is Bobby, and I'm joined this evening by my cousin and co-host, Trennan.
Howdy.
This evening, we have a wonderful, lovely, and sweet and cute little movie to talk about with you all. It is a movie by the name of Paddington. One is the first one. I think there's a couple of them now. A little off-the-wall pick this week, but we are going to talk about it and break down what was once considered a really good movie and still is. So let's get into it. Okay, so I said once considered because I'm not going to lie to y'all. I picked Paddington this week. This was my pick. And I picked it because I might have messed up. I don't know, man. I thought Paddington was highly regarded.
It used to be.
I thought this shit was like, so we did Citizen Kane last week. Citizen Flop. Ain't nobody watch it.
Ain't nobody care.
Don't even watch. If you haven't seen it, skip it.
I disagree. That was our best one. That was our best
podcast. But you missed out on it. Don't even look at it. But
Yeah,
at one
just move
point,
on.
so Citizen Kane is like regarded as like actually
The
voted
best.
#1 movie ever.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've seen Paddington listed at #2.
No, I've seen people have literally said Paddington is the best movie ever. I've seen this for years also.
Yes.
Transparency, I wanted to do Dead Poet Society, y'all. So hit up in the comments who had the better choice for this week.
We're getting there.
We did Paddington.
I love this. I can't curse yet. I love this little bear, man.
I might not curse at all this episode. I do, in fact.
This is going on YouTube Children.
It is. I thought about that as well. I do love the bear a lot.
Yep.
I'm gonna give right now though.
Yeah.
I was mad that that I even thought that this was the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah.
This movie is a 3 out of 5 stars, maybe 3.5 stars if you're really if we're talking like technical. It might be a 4.5.
I think this movie's impressive as far as that goes.
It is a super impressive technical film. The plot, the acting, the soundtrack, stuff like that, the meat and bones is mid. It is subpar. It did not live up to the hype. This is one of the most generic stories ever told. It told it beautifully. I mean, this is a classic story told beautifully. But I've seen this movie 100 times. You know, and I wrote a list down. I'm not even gonna pull a list up. I'm gonna just do it off rip. I mean, this is like it's a stranger from a strange land comes to a dysfunctional family and makes them love each other. I mean, this is Mrs. Doubtfire. This is Winnie the Pooh. This is like How I Met Your Dragon. This is literally like every movie ever. It's every movie ever. But there is a lot of charm in this movie. I will say.
Is. That pretty much sums it up. We get in the podcast there.
Pretty much.
This is it. Thanks for watching this week, everybody. Yeah. That's everything. That's Paddington.
It is Paddington. I will say, it's cracking me up. And one of our faithful viewers contacted me this morning, and earlier today, and they like the sneak peek. They want to know what the episode's going to be about before it comes out. So I told them, and they were like, "What'd you think about it?" And I said pretty much exactly what I just told you.
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, I love Paddington." I was like, "Yeah, so does Bobby." Apparently, he's like, "That's funny because Paddington reminds me of Grand Budapest Hotel and Wes Anderson." And I was like, "You know what? I thought the same thing."
It's vaguely similar.
The directing and like the flow of this movie is similar. Like it is this. I mean, I'd like to pull up the director here because
it's got a little spice to it. Especially be a kids movie. It is. So we talked about it being the #2 movie ever. It definitely ain't. I looked at Rotten Tomatoes. Still very good performing movie. It ain't even on anybody's all-time list for nothing. I guess maybe you could say it's one of the best kids movies potentially.
I don't even think I'd say that.
I don't think I would either. I definitely do agree with you. It is super duper generic. I think this movie is about the charm, though.
It
It is
is.
very technically impressive. I think so. There's so many good directing choices, I think, and artistic flair to it
That's
that
what
I
keeps it.
think is unexpected for something
Yeah.
of this level. But it is such a sweet little movie as well. Um, I said it. I love that. I love that. I love that fucking bear, man. I'll cuss now. We're past that 5 minutes, dude. That bear is awesome.
I do like the bear.
Love the little guy. What a good CGI bear. By
He
the way,
does look great. The CGI in this movie is insane. Like one of the first scenes, they like split an orange in half. You see like the mist come out of the orange, and I can tell it's a fake. I hope it's a fake orange, so I don't sound stupid. It's in fake bear hands, so
right.
I'm just assuming in fake Peru. I'm just assuming that this is all fake. But the orange getting split in half and like the juice flying around, I was like, wow, that is crazy looking. It really did look really good.
It's pretty awesome. So
I give this movie props for just how British it is. Also,
I love it, man.
I kind of like that, which is also shocking of us because we're not big enjoyers of the Brits.
I'm growing more accustomed to them.
Of the English.
They're coming back. They're winning me back over. I was going to say, I don't know when Act 2 ends necessarily. I absolutely love Act 1 of this movie.
Yeah.
I think there are strong points and weak points to this film. And the ending is not nearly my favorite by any means at all. I think this movie gets worse the longer you watch it, which sucks and is sad. I think the beginning is so nice and intriguing for a film that it really does a great job of hooking you. Or that's at least how I felt, especially the second time watching it. But as it goes, it tapers off big time. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a spoiler warning up if you're really curious about Paddington.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna spoil it from here on out.
Spoilers for one of the oldest story types ever for any.
Yep.
If you've ever walked by a child's bookshelf, you could probably dice this plot up and understand what will happen in it.
Act 1 in the beginning of Darkest Peru, the bear family that you get, I think you get the cool little exposition of the explorer.
I love the black and white.
All of that
film reel
is so sick.
So sick.
I think it's awesome. And then I'll kind of hastily, because there's a certain point I love that. I love where he travels. I love the devastation that falls upon his family. I don't love it. It's very sad, but I think there's a lot of good emotional pull, especially for a kid's movie there.
What's his uncle name? Pastruza?
Something like that.
Great name. Love that name. Yeah, him dying, I was upset about it.
Yes. And then him making his way to London.
Interesting.
I like that. The train station scene, pretty much everything. Again, when would you say Act 1 ends?
Act 1. Shoot. It's probably, I don't know. We watched this movie 2 weeks ago.
We did.
I actually probably would understand where Act 2 ends more than this one. I'm trying to think. It's
as soon as he gets to heavily interacting with the Brown family,
it might be like the bathtub flooding scene.
That's what I was about to say. I think the movie's a little bit downhill from there.
I really liked the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
I liked Darkest Peru.
Yep.
I loved seeing the bears. I like them at the train station. I don't know. That might not be enough time for Act 1. But this family. I really like this British family. Once again, we are just so generic. It is just so insanely generic. I almost can't believe it.
It is crazy.
Moody teenage daughter, adventurous boy, overbearing dad, free spirit mom. Like, it's just like a boom, 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 boom. We're hitting all the marks. Here's a funny little bear. But like the genericness of the story really does come to life just with the directing choices. Like Paddington is sitting on the steps of the Lost and Found, and above him the lost light is burning.
Yeah.
So it's just like he's lost. Okay.
Yeah.
Flashing. And then whenever he interacts with the people and they start talking to him, they say, you can come home with us, the found light turns on. When they're trying to like understand what his name is, Paddington, and like this is obvious, but like even before that, we see like Paddington train station is above his head multiple times, right?
Yeah.
This is Paddington. Because I was like, how strange, this bear comes to a place
The
named
train
after
station
him.
named
Yeah.
after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, subtitles ruined this movie a couple times. Also,
I did not have them on for this
don't
film.
watch them. It ruins because this bear's name's not Paddington until 20 minutes in the movie.
Right.
I mean, who cares? But
Yeah.
I was confused. I was like, is this not Paddington? His uncle's Pastruzzo. Like, what's his name? And then
Yeah.
we're going through the whole, he has a bear name. But the twist villain at the end of the movie is spoiled by subtitles. So
How is it?
yeah,
Interesting.
Like
I didn't
whenever
know
he's
that.
on the phone or something, it's like the bad guy's name is talking to him. He's like, oh yes, I'll come over immediately. So
Yeah.
I was like, it just, but I knew kids that
Right.
can't read aren't gonna get spoiled by this. This is who this movie's for. But
Yeah.
yeah, so like just the direction of this movie really
It's
keeps it
I was
going.
gonna say with that, even though this is like the classic, this is the story almost.
Almost, yeah.
Even though it does follow that, I think, like you said, the directing is so good, and that damn bear, man, is so charming in and of himself. It's not old or stale or boring at any point or part. And I think that's a good testament to this movie. Because to be honest with you, I didn't really even think about that. Like how it never dawned on me or like occurred to me as I was watching that this is like every other movie in existence, essentially.
Yeah.
Where you do get all these tropes and characters and it's all the same. But I think it helps that it takes its own little flair on it.
I think the runtime of this movie is too short. Kind of like how we're saying, like as the movie goes on, I think it is a little bit less interesting.
Yeah.
There was a couple of parts. The mystery aspect of this movie, it does keep me intrigued enough because it's obvious something is afoot, and the villain is fairly interesting, I'll say, for a kids movie.
Yeah.
Fairly. The twist with her, we'll get to it, is pretty good for a kids movie. So, but what I really like about this movie, and we don't get as much of it as I want, is the bear making the family grow closer together. And I feel like,
Right.
I mean, obviously he does, but I don't know. They just kind of, it just feels really rushed almost. There's like a moment where I'm like,
Agree.
geez, they hate this bear. And then the
Right.
next scene, they're like, no, we all love this bear. Actually.
We love that bear.
Even mean old dad is quite fond of the bear.
Right.
And I'm like, what happened between before and now to make you change your mind? Because like just
Right.
nothing has happened. So, I read a fun fact. This movie increased marmalade sales in the UK.
That's,
Hilarious.
that is really funny.
Interestingly enough, as I was watching this, I was like, this must be based on something I don't know about, you know?
Right.
Just, I doubt, I just knew somebody didn't wake up one day and was
And
like,
dream this up.
Paddington, he'll be a bear. Yeah, I think, so from my understanding, this is like a UK kids book, right?
Right.
That would make sense to me.
Interesting.
And he is an allegory for, they even mention it in the movie a couple times. He's an allegory for during the Great War, people would send their kids away and just put them on trains, put a note on them, say, please take care of this kid. And people would, right?
Right.
So, which is awesome. Actually,
Yeah.
This is a really interesting thing. And it's what a thing to turn into a goofy kids book.
Yeah.
Such a dark and serious subject matter of like, we are in the biggest war ever. Our country is being bombed, invaded.
Right.
It's bad. We are going to send children away for their own safety. So, I also like, this is, and I didn't look any of this up. This is just my vibe of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like the vibe that society, English culture, has like degraded in from the time of the explorer to now.
Yeah.
Right. Because he's like, if you ever come to London, be sure, you'll be sure to get the warmest of welcomes. Right.
Right.
People just don't even give a shit about this bear.
Indeed does not. Yeah.
Which it is funny, like the suspension of disbelief I have watching this movie, because I was like, does nobody care that there's a bear here? And for the most part, no. Like a bear is allowed to just like walk around, and that's fine. I'm not even I'm not even coming at it like that, right?
Yep.
But it is just weird. Like they had to sneak into the country, and they like were trying to avoid being seen. I guess just because they were stowaways. I thought they were just trying to sneak because they were bears. But once they get into London, people just literally don't even care that he's a bear. But then sometimes they do. Then they're like, he's a bear,
He's a bear. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what point I'm trying to make, but I was just like, go talk to the bear. I like
that bear.
Yeah, go talk to the bear.
I know what you mean. So I have watched this movie twice. This was my second watch of it. This was your first watch. I really wanted to know what you kind of thought about it. I think, like you were saying, I didn't know that about the historical context of Sir Paddington, and the war children, I guess. I think that, being a little bit analytical of it, I think this movie, that's a big kind of charm to it, is that like the lesson I feel like that you kind of get from it, and it kind of pushes towards your kids. I think beyond the story, beyond not that this is definitely pushed and you can feel it, but beyond like the very kind of linear story that it gives you, just the kind of character progression that you get from Paddington throughout, I think is a very good message that can resonate with people. Complete outsider, complete outcast. At one point gives up, he's just looking for a loving family. He just wants to fit in, just wants a home.
Yeah.
And then he just feels like ostracized by everybody, and that he's different in a complete different place. Nothing like home. Nothing reminds him of home. And then
this place sucks, kinda.
Yes. Yep.
Everybody
rains every day. It's rained, it's pattered, it's sprouted, whatever the hell he said about the different types of rain. That cracked me up. But I think that's I like that out of old Paddington Bear, that you get that from the movie. And I think that's especially good for the children.
Oh yeah,
there.
because every child will undoubtedly feel as an outsider at some point.
Right.
You know, this is one of the most relatable things ever, is just feeling like you don't belong, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously you don't belong, Paddington. You're a one of the rarest breeds of intelligent bear to ever exist, and now you're in London.
Yeah.
And it's not even the London you've grown to know, you know?
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's very fun.
It is.
It's good. The messaging is good. I like the idea of just like you gotta be good to people and give them chances.
Yep.
And
this is going to be a real weird episode.
it is strange already.
But I got a plot hole question for you.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think happened to all the bears? Let's get into fan theory. Darkest Brew's cool. I guess it's Paddington. Paddington's parents died.
Yeah, he's
Rest in
Superman.
peace.
He's orphaned.
Yeah.
And he's Spider-Man. His parents are dead, and he lives with his aunt.
Do you
uncle.
think there's more bears out there?
We'd have to watch Paddington 2 Return to Peru.
Is that a thing?
Yes, it is.
Is that what Paddington 2 is about?
I think so. It's called
I'll
Paddington.
watch that tomorrow.
Paddington
We'll
2.
do
I will
episode
not.
12 of the
You can let me
podcast.
know. You can just let me know.
I might rent that. Dude, it's better on Rotten Tomatoes.
No way.
We got to watch it. It's 99%.
No way. I'm
I'll
calling the
let you
cap.
know. If it's better, I'll inform you.
It probably will be. It'll probably be a little bit more interesting of a storyline.
Yep.
But you know.
So that was part one of my question.
Where did the Bears go? Let's just imagine that it's 2014 and Paddington 2 doesn't exist, okay?
Yeah. Yep. Mama's in the home for old bears, so there's more bears. Am I thinking correctly?
Yo, maybe. I thought she was just telling him that because she's gonna go die now. Yeah. Because he's writing letters to her, right?
Right.
He never sends the letter. He's just writing in his notebook.
Yeah.
I guess. Does he send a letter? I don't
think
know
if he knows how to
writing
send
in
a
his
letter.
diary, you know?
Right.
So I'm just almost assuming that Lucy or Lucille, or I don't even remember her name, is dead. But perhaps not. Maybe we'll find out. And if they ever come up with a sequel, if somebody ever has a brain.
I'm not imagining it, right? You saw the scene of her reading the letter on the porch of the nursing home.
Okay, maybe that did happen.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just making sure.
I'll go one more. That is Paddington imagining her reading it, and it didn't actually happen. It was just his hopes.
Maybe so.
Reading, but no, I think that did happen. But I don't know why would his parents die?
I don't know. Do you think I got a little bit of deforestation, little political commentary vibes from the start of the movie? I don't know if you did, but just seeing this family of bears kind of coming out of the hovel, seeing their whole it's a natural disaster.
Yeah.
But
one of the craziest natural disasters I've ever seen. Stuff
whatever
like that happens.
I don't know.
Will an earthquake knock every tree down for 10,000 acres? You know?
Who knows? What a vivid shot of their home falling out of the tree too. Nearly made me cry.
I was like Pastruza. I was like, I don't even blame him standing there, dude. That sucks so bad.
I would stand there too.
Just see your house, all
if
that
I saw that happen, I'd beg to be crushed.
He just literally, and he looks back at, he hits the Man of Steel. He looks back at Paddington and it's just like, no, don't save me.
Yep.
Pointless death though. He could have just
It
snapped
is a
out of it
pointless
and
death.
got out of it.
Yep.
Also, even if every tree is falling down, these bears are kind of shown to be acrobatic gods.
Yeah.
I kind of think Pastruza, maybe in his old age, he's really slowed down, but he should have just been able to backflip through all the trees, and then, once
I
every
think
tree
he
around.
wanted to fucking die, man.
I think so too.
I really do.
How gruesome is to go find his dead, squashed body?
It's crazy that they showed the reaction to it almost too.
Yeah, I thought
Picked
they
up
were
the
just gonna
hat.
show it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
So silly, dude. What's up with
I
Paddington?
love this
eat
movie,
all
man.
the marmalade immediately in the boat. He's so irresponsible.
yeah.
How old is Paddington to you?
I don't know. He that's a great question. Do you think he's over or under 12 years old?
Well, see, that's the weird thing with like fictional characters.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he's 8 and other times he's 25.
Right.
Or he's like 45. He's very wise for an old bear, for a
No,
young
you're
bear.
right. Yeah.
But it's like Winnie the Pooh. Is Winnie the Pooh a grown man? Could be, but then sometimes his ass gets stuck in a
William?
honey pot,
Yeah.
So like when
Right.
I don't know, It's like he seems pretty obviously as a tiny child, right? But then just spurts of like very matureness will come out of him randomly.
Yeah.
I love the hard stare, dude.
That was the thing that was in my mind, and I was about to speak it was the hard stare.
The hard
He said,
stare. It's when
Aunt,
people
what is
forget
Aunt,
their.
Aunt who? What's her
I thought it
name?
was Lucy, but I might be wrong.
You're exactly right, Aunt Lucy. I called her Mama earlier. Don't know.
Mama bear.
Yeah. Aunt Lucy taught him the hard stare.
Hard stare.
And,
When people forget their manners. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. I might start hitting people.
60-year-old man quote almost.
I might start hitting the hard stare on people.
I wish somebody would have taught me the hard stare.
Me too.
I don't think I have it in me.
This movie, the cast. I want to talk about the cast real quick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The dude that plays Paddington, I have no idea who he is. He plays in. Oh, Paddington 3 is Paddington in Peru. I have no clue what Paddington
There's
2 is
3
about.
Paddingtons?
Yes, the third one just came out last year.
Man,
It looks
I
like
gotta get caught up.
old Paddington. He just plays in a lot of the actor that plays him. It looks like he plays in a lot of English films. So he's in some James Bonds. He's in of course the Paddington, stuff like that. So I don't know him. I love his little voice. It's pretty good. The mom by the name of Miss Sally Hawkins. I thought she was just adorable in this movie. I really enjoyed her.
I liked her quite a bit
She's
as well.
probably my favorite actor performance in this movie. I thought she did a real good job. Because, like, anytime you're talking to... I don't know how they filmed Paddington. Either this is like a man crouched over in a blue screen suit, or it's nothing, and they're just talking to nothing, right?
Right.
So I don't know which one it is, but either way, it is impressive because
Regardless.
she conveys a lot of emotion to this small bear. And
Yeah.
The dad, he plays in a movie I just watched the other day,
Mhm.
Notting Hill. You ever heard of it?
Mm-mm.
I
Not at
recommend
all.
it. It's a fun little rom-com. It's a Notting Hill tangent we'll do real quick. It's about
Mhm.
what is this actress name? Julia Roberts, okay? Julia
Oh.
Roberts in this movie plays a famous person, a la Julia Roberts. She's like the most famous actress in the world. And she's on vacation in London. Not London,
Mhm.
England somewhere. This Notting Hill. I'm stupid.
Right.
She's on vacation in Notting
Yeah.
Hill, England. And Hugh Grant. You familiar with the Mr. Hugh Grant?
I've heard his name.
I love him. He's fantastic. He's just one of my favorite, just cute little English boys in this movie. He's a man now. He's pretty old now, but he owns a bookstore, and she just comes in. And she's on vacation, or she's like shooting a movie around this area, and it's a rom-com. They just start getting feelings for each other, but it's a pretty fun, interesting rom-com. I recommend it. It's a good film to watch with your ladies. But the dad, he plays in that movie, so I recognized him immediately because I just watched it like the day before I saw
That's
Paddington.
Cool.
And I thought he did good.
He did good.
I thought the kids, they did fine.
I liked his performance. Why does the son look like the good doctor? Did you get that resemblance from him?
I did a little bit. He looks like
Crazy.
Is he? No, he's not.
No, he's not. But it would be crazy if he was.
Jonathan Brown. He's a handsome chap nowadays. He's grown up. By God, he's a year younger than you. It's crazy. Crazy
really
lives people live. This is like the only stuff he's ever played in. So he's played in like 2 other movies. Man, imagine being a kid and getting to play in Paddington. How old was he? He was 12. Okay. And then guaranteed spot in 2 sequels.
That is sick.
Sick. Pretty sick. And the daughter, I don't know, how she ever play? About the same thing. She's really just played in Paddington. They did fine. Nicole Kidman is in this movie, which is crazy, I thought. You familiar with Nicole Kidman?
I'm sure I am.
She
I know
used
her.
to be married to Tom Cruise.
Let me see here. Ah.
She plays in
Yes.
a bunch of movies. She actually plays in a movie that I thought we would watch this year. Practical Magic. But so she's like the biggest actress in this movie. By a lot. So I thought that was interesting seeing her, because I was like, whoa, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
So
I'm glad to see Sally Hawkins play more things. Sally Hawkins was in the Wonka movie.
Yes, I think I remember seeing her.
Yes.
It looks like she was in Shape of Water, which is it looks like she played the lead in The Shape of Water. I've not seen it, unfortunately. It's on my list though, because I think it won Best Picture the year it came out. It did. I just missed it, you know. I'd like to go through and watch all the Best Pictures one day. Not one day, but one goal of mine. So yeah, she actually seems like she's a pretty famous actress, and so yeah, I thought I could tell she's my favorite performance in this movie.
Yeah. I agree. I think she acted very well for what it is.
This is such a funny, weird episode.
I just wanted to talk about the bear a little bit.
How about that Paddington?
How about that bear, everybody?
I wanted to talk about the unfortunate death of oh my God, I forgot his name. It's late, guys. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
I feel so foolish. Robin Williams. I wanted to watch Dead Poet Society and talk about the tragedy of Robin Williams, and but anywho, to get back to the house, and I was like getting stressed out watching this movie, because I'm like, man, this bear is a problem, kind of.
Yeah.
Just typical stuff, like he's not fitting in at all, but like I love the aspect of the dad is an insurance risk manager.
Well, yes, and it's really funny that he's, I mean, big trope again. He's just turned into like big pussy, basically.
Yes, he's for whatever reason,
he's scared of life.
He's scared of life. He's now sheltering his boy because he had like an accident or something, and
with whatever science project or something that he was doing,
and he's sheltered, and then the little girl, she's just reclusive, like a teenage little girl. She just doesn't feel comfortable sharing. She's embarrassed of everything. She says everything's embarrassing. And
I love this house.
I do too.
The staircase.
Thought it was nice. Yeah, I like seeing Paddington walk up the rail. Thought that was really fun and cute. I love him. I love Paddington. I wish I had him. You know, he's more than this movie in my mind.
I'd keep him around.
He's quite the fella, you know. But flooding this bathroom, I would have kicked him out I would have called the police immediately. Causing this much water damage
or something.
It's also just it's their fault for just expecting the bear to know how stuff works. But
anything works.
Yeah, but anytime the bear caused any chaos, I was like, my God. But getting into the plot of this movie, what's up, man? What's up?
I'm just cracking.
I just don't even know. There's just not even like there's not an angle I can
watched
take.
This movie and I was like, man, I got a couple of things to say about this one.
It's cracked. It's
cracking me up.
We missed last week, and I was like, in my mind, I almost thought of it like a football game. It's like it got canceled. We'll play the next guy. We can't, we're not rescheduling.
Right.
I was like, man, we can watch another movie. And me and you didn't talk any this whole week, so I was just like, damn.
I thought this was what you wanted, man.
Let's talk about Paddington. So
it is worth talking about.
I guess it is.
I think it's worth watching. I'll die on that hill.
Oh, I definitely think it's worth watching. I had a good time watching it. I did not dislike it at all. I just thought it was supremely generic with like I was interested with the direction. I thought as the movie got closer to the end, the direction started falling off, and
that's what I think.
Interesting.
Yes.
And then but let's get into the mystery plot, which is actually good. Okay.
Yep.
He's looking for the explorer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like hitting the Google machine. They're like, we've not even heard of Darkest Peru. And I'm like, this is why I was confused about the in-universe rules, okay?
Right.
Because this talking bear is an oddity, okay?
Yeah.
When the explorer comes to Darkest Peru and the bears are like circus level, okay? They're like smart animals, but they can't speak. They can just play with his stuff pretty much. And they live in like Ewok huts, right? But they're pretty primitive, right? He was like, wow, this is the most amazing discovery ever. I've discovered the most intelligent bear. It's like, now fast forward, this bear has now come to England in a hat and can talk, and people are like, whatever, I don't care. So I was like, because they were like, I don't believe I've ever heard of explorer going to Darkest Peru. It's like, well, kind of seems like it would be a huge deal, but then also, I don't think you would hear about it. You don't even care about a talking bear anyway. So like, why would you be keeping up with like 1940s expiration dates, like if you told me did you hear about the American explorer that went to Darkest Columbia? I'd go, no, never once in my entire life. I know about Amelia Earhart and Indiana Jones. That's it. Like, who the fuck else is there? Teddy Roosevelt, I guess he did shit like this sometimes, but Other than that, I'm not big on archaeology and exploration. Okay, so yes, of course, nobody's ever heard of it. And also 2014, they're like, let's go to the library and see what we can find out. Pull out your fucking iPhone. Is this not the year 2014, or is this set retroactively in the past? You know, whatever. So
Is there a cell phone in this movie? No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
But
there's definitely cordless phones because the dumbass neighbor.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, you're right.
But I don't know if there's a cell phone.
I'm just gonna assume it's.
I don't know.
Set in modern
This could be
times.
set in World War II. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm trying to think. The boatyard looked extremely modern, but then I've never been to London. There's old cars and shit, so I just don't know. And it's all brick and shit.
Right.
So I just don't know. They can't find any information from Googling, I guess, or I don't know. Is there a computer in this movie? Whatever. They go to the library, I think, or they even talk about they do, and then they're like, let's go to this antique store and see if they can tell anything about the hat. Okay.
Yep.
As good as guess as any, right?
Sure.
And then what's so fucking stupid? They like, the guy gets the hat and he's like, yeah, there's actually a tag here with who made the hat. It's like, what it's like, by God, you can read, you know? So, old Paddington stopping this mugger and becoming famous.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. It's funny. He's just naive. He's like, oh, sir, you dropped your wallet. Whatever.
It's awesome too that it don't about play fucking nothing into the movie, aside from like the kids liking Paddington a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's literally it. I guess it creates the newspaper article. Is this when Nicole Kidman gets tipped off?
No, you're exactly right. I think, yeah.
Is this when she gets?
He goes,
tipped
my
off?
God, there's a fucking bear in this newspaper.
Yeah, I was like, okay, finally, somebody gives a shit about this bear. Finally.
Yep.
So, they're like, oh, the hat was made by the Explorers Guild. Okay, now we're getting into Skyrim terminology. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, they go to this building that operates almost like maybe the level of like Hogwarts and Men in Black, you know, for whatever reason. It's got the most complicated mail delivery system I've ever seen. They had computers. So there were computers.
They did have computers. Okay. You're right.
So it's not World War II.
They were at least 1990.
Yeah, something like that. So they sneak in, a la Mrs. Doubtfire, a movie they are stealing a lot from.
Yep.
So they come in here. And this is bad taste. This is probably why this movie doesn't get talked about anymore. It's because of this scene of like this dude flirting with old Bonnie Hill or whatever his name is, the dude from Notting Hill. But this was all fine.
It is a rough one.
It is just, you know, it's just dated. I don't care about stuff like this, but even I was like,
that's bordering. This movie was 2014. That's bordering that nasty comedy.
Yes.
Almost.
Yeah, it was. This is 2 years before the woke, I would say. You know.
Yeah.
The woke was still undercover at this point. So they get in, but even like, I was asking questions because they were like, yeah, we're trying to find out something about Darkest Peru, and then the desk lady gets a note back and she's like, never been. And she's like rude. She's like, get the hell out of here. I'm like, what's happening? What could possibly be like the issue here? You know what right. I mean? I was like, what is the problem here? Because obviously something is wrong. And then they go and find out about they go steal like the film reel, and they bring it back. And at this point, it seems like everybody is cool with Paddington for the moment, right?
Yep.
Even the dad. This is what confused me, because after the scene, him and Paddington are back on the outs, but then he gets his old coat, and then they're back in the good again.
Yeah.
It's just very arbitrary if the dad fucks with Paddington or not, it seems like.
Yep.
So they watch the film, and it's the exact same film we see in the beginning, and it's cool. And we get a name, right? And they're just and they're going through phone books. This movie might as well came out in 1999, you know, by like the way it's going on. So, then Nicole Kidman, she gets in cahoots with the neighbor. I thought the neighbor was going to be the explorer. Okay, I don't know why. We just see the explorer in the beginning of the movie. I don't really know exactly what he looks like because it's just in the beginning of the movie. Then the neighbor's like looking mysteriously through the window, and I was like, is this him as an old man and he's denying the existence of the bear? I'm just like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, because I was like, why is this character important, and why does he care so much? Why is he the only other person that cares about the bear?
Right.
So they get in cahoots.
Little do you know.
Yeah, they get in cahoots he gets in cahoots with Nicole Kidman, which is very strange. It's like a romantic thing, and he might not be that old, but he looks like he's 85.
He's after it, dude.
Yeah, he's after it. He's calling her, you know, nicknames and himself, whatever. But then she breaks in, and it appears she tries to kill Paddington. I was like, what is her deal? You know, like I was like, I have no clue. But then I think maybe even immediately before this, whenever it's like revealed that there's no information about, I forgot the name of the explorer, W. Clyde or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. It reveals in her office that she has all the information. She has like a bunch of newspaper clippings. She has the pictures and everything. So she knows about it, right? And maybe it's revealed earlier that she's like a taxidermist, you know?
Yeah, I can't remember if it's revealed at this point exactly here.
Somebody brings like a lemur or something. I don't know. And I don't know. This is like when I started. Is this like, are we stealing from 101 Dalmatians now? Is she like Cruella?
Right.
Does she want this? Does she want to wear this bear? You know?
Yep.
I don't know. So she breaks in, tries to kill him, right? And almost sets the house on fire. And everybody comes back, and they're like, Paddington, you tried to blow the house up? And he's like, no, I'm stupid. It was an elephant. You know, whatever. And nobody believes him. And I was like, why not, man? Like, why wouldn't you believe him? Why wouldn't you believe him? You know?
Yeah. What has he lied about
He's been pretty honest about everything so far. And they're accusing this dude of being a liar continuously through this movie. They're like, there's no such thing as the explorer. He proves it. He's got the hat. Like, I just don't even like, what is his dirty bear goal? You know?
Right.
If he was lying, you know? I just didn't understand the distrust. But I guess he gets fed up, and he overhears a lot of boy in the attic overhearing people just talking shit about him in this movie. It made me sad for old bear.
He is a sad little bear. I think he writes a sad little bear letter here too.
Yeah, he's like, I've found no family here.
Yep.
This is not the family for me, right? Does he bond with the son at all? I know they build something together, right?
Yeah, they build something. He's pumped on it too. Yeah, they build not a train set, maybe a train set.
It might be a train set.
I don't know.
This is like where there needs to be more of the movie.
Yeah, a little more built out and fleshed out here.
Yeah, so like the girl's crush thinks Paddington is cool, so therefore she likes Paddington.
Right.
He helps the boy build a train set. It's like, come on, I need a little bit more here. You know what I mean? Like, what what is he doing? Like,
And now the bear leaves and it fucking tears this family apart.
exactly. Yeah, everybody's like, we gotta go find him, Dad. He's out on the street, and it's like, what has he done for y'all? It's been like 2 so days.
That in context with the shot of the boy just looking at the train set without Paddington there next to him, it's like, ah, fuck.
Yeah,
it's like, just a stupid. Yeah,
it's like, do you not have any friends? I guess.
Right.
And if you don't, that wasn't illustrated very well. It's not even. That's not even your problem. Your problem is you're not allowed to be an astronaut, and Paddington hasn't helped with that, you know. But he's working on the mom and the dad, and that's the important part, I guess. Is it's really just the dad. The mom seems sick.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Paddington got the mom to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know what her problem is. That she just loves her kid too much. She's just really into her daughter. I don't know. Is she allowing her husband to be such a dickhead? Her problem is that she can't remember, or she can't figure out what the hero's face looks like, right?
Yeah.
That's like how it's portrayed is her problem, you know?
Yep.
It's like, I just don't know what he'll look like. I just can't imagine a hero. It's like, okay, well, we'll see how Paddington saves the day with this one. You know, I was like, is it going to be a bear?
Is it going to be a bear?
I thought she was going to draw a bear. And just be like, oh, perfect. He's a bear, man.
That would have been so fucking funny.
And, cue sad montage of Paddington going around.
Yeah.
With
sad bear montage.
This is a good directing moment whenever he like visualizes, like he Rain Mans and sees everybody's address. You know what I'm talking about? He's like looking out the window. He's like, these are all the places I'm going to go. He has like Skynet vision, like Batman detective vision, just to show. I thought that was cool. I like, I like the way the movie's directed, everybody. I like the artistic choices. It's really fun. It keeps it from being just so goddamn boring. It would just be such a goddamn snooze fest if it just kept going on of just this bear's adventure. So it's nice seeing stuff. And he's going around, and these people are fairly nice to him. You know, like there's one just like British. I don't know if it's British humor, just like he's at a door and somebody sticks their head out the window. It's like, oi, mate, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh, I'm looking for M. Clyde. He's like, well, that's my mom, Mary. And he's like, okay, not here, I guess. He just goes to the next place. And he gets to the last place, right? And it's like the address is 6. It's like 9.
Yeah.
Cobblestone Lane, whatever.
Yep.
And they're like, never heard of him. Get out of here. And he's like, it has to be. This is the last place. He goes across the street. He realizes that the 6 has fell down into a 9.
Down.
Sure, that's fun. You know,
nice.
Gives a little bit of hope. And this is what the spoiler was. This is where I got the spoiler. So he finds the house. Okay. And the woman's voice is like, oh, that was my father. The subtitles just reveals that it's Nicole Kidman. Yeah, and I was just like, well, god damn it. So he comes in, boom, it's Nicole Kidman. She takes him to the museum. The guy that's been on her side helping her out sees that she's a taxidermist. And he's like, I didn't say anything about killing the bear. I just thought we were going to deport him. Send him back. You know, is this like a commentary on immigration? Is he just like the anti-immigration guy in the movie? Like, is that why he hates the bears? Like, he needs to go back to his own damn country. Bears are taking too much of I think my chair has slowly failed this whole podcast. In my screen that I'm seeing, like my face, I'm now like Paddington type.
Yeah.
Oh god. Hold
on. That's better.
I was just watching myself in the screen just go down and down and down.
Realize I think I could barely see your nose almost where I was at. Wait.
Oh god. Okay. Plot. Nice. The big plot twist, right?
Yep.
The explorer came back, and because he didn't kill the bear and bring him, he gets shunned from the explorers.
They turned their back on him.
They turned their backs on him, right? And the little girl saw this, and instead of being like, my dad stands up for what he believes, she bears resentment towards him that they're not filthy rich, right? Just the shittiest, just shit kid.
Bad kid.
Just a bad kid.
Horrible kid.
I had to work at a petting zoo. How many kids would die to work at a petting zoo, dude? Imagine your dad owns a petting zoo. Yeah, of course they show it. It's like just raining because it's London and whatever. But I'm sure there was ups to this. And we're just getting painted the bad picture of it.
Yep. She's just shit kid.
She's just a shit kid. And also though, this is like a plot hole. Why would this bear be impressive dead? These bears are like intelligent creatures.
It's here. Yeah.
I want to see them alive. If it's just a dead stuffed bear, then you wouldn't even be able to tell it's any different from any other bear,
And you would think do you think all bears are like Paddington, just they can't fucking talk in this universe? Or what?
No, it seems like it's strictly these bears from Darkest Peru.
Yes.
I think. Yes. But yes, I think all of this species of bear is hyper intelligent.
Right.
And
what I'm getting at, I agree. You already got the
black bear from New Hampshire just needs taught how to speak. That's in this universe.
Right.
Now,
no. I know what you. Yes.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but that's just the vibe I'm getting.
Cage the bear, if anything. I'm put that bear in a cage. Put that beast in a situation.
Dude, Pastruva, or is that his name? Uncle.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The uncle, dude, Uncle Pastruva.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Is that the pronunciation?
Is that his name? Yeah, no, you're right. I'm pretty sure.
I love that name. But Pastuzo.
Okay.
Is his name.
This is such a stupid episode.
Oh my god.
This stupid ass podcast.
What are we doing here? What are we okay, we'll just wrap it up real quick.
Yep.
And then we'll talk about the vibe. So she's about to gut Paddington.
Yes.
The family, with the help of the bad neighbor, find out the plot. They go and invade this place, all of them.
Ultimate breakout plan.
Plan. They're cutting the power.
I love drinking liquor in a kid's movie.
Yeah, that was fun. Just Aunt Bird or whatever her name is. Mrs. Bird, I think.
Yep.
She's
Who is Mrs. Bird, by the way?
I
know who she is, but
it says that she's like a weird Um, she's a relative,
Oh, did it? Okay. Didn't know
but
that. Missed that
it
part of the
kind of
movie.
said like they don't know who. It almost reminded me of like an Aunt B situation, like the Andy Griffith show. It's like,
Yeah.
who is Aunt B? Why does she
Right.
live here? You know,
Right.
who is she to Andy? Like, even though I think
Don't
they
know.
explain it, but it's like, why does she live here?
She's just there to vibe it out.
She's just there to clean, I guess,
Thug it
you
out.
know, and
Yep.
drink, I guess. Kind of portraying that she's a drinker. So they cut the power. She's distracting the guards. They're breaking them out. It's crazy. There's the dad finally is brave.
Dad grows his balls back.
Dad grows his ball back, and then he kisses the mom and looks at her, and she's like, "That's the face," which is
That's him.
what a hilarious face of a hero, you know.
I forgot that was in this movie. Super funny. It's really stupid. Really
It's
funny.
just- I liked it, but it's
Yep.
just it is so goofy. They save Paddington. They're running away. Paddington climbing out of this furnace. I was like, that's
Another
just,
vacuum cleaner callback.
that is a vacuum cleaner callback. I just thought that was like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm complaining about here, but I was just like, why is it vacuum cleaners? Why did he just climb out of it?
That's
And
what
then
I
they
was
could
kind of
just showed
wondering.
him
Could he not
getting
like
tired at
bear out?
I don't get. I mean, he does crazy stuff in this movie.
Yeah.
He has extreme dexterity and agility, you know.
Right.
So, but not for 1 second did I think Paddington was going to fall into this
No.
burning furnace. And so he falls, and the whole family grabs him. It's beautiful, right?
Yep.
Nicole Kidman comes out. And she's like, "I'm shooting that bear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill all of y'all." Right? It's like, Jesus Christ.
Even Paddington's like, "Hey man, just fucking take me then."
I know. Yeah. The like dad is just super brave now. He's like, "You will not shoot this bear. This bear
You're gonna
is
have to.
my son." You know,
Yeah.
where we find him very dear to the family. You know.
Yep.
And
You'll have to kill all of us.
and she's like, "I'm going to."
I'm gonna, that's my plan. Yeah.
At old Paddington, I love the pigeons in this movie. He's like, "I'll throw my sandwich at him, and
Yes.
the pigeons will come," and it just doesn't do anything. But then it does attract a bird. This is funny. This is hilarious. Paddington tries to save the day by making birds come, and then Mrs. Bird ends up saving the day. You know, honestly, the hell with them for coming up with that one. So stupid. And she's just drunk and knocks Nicole Kidman off the roof. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Yeah.
is she going to be like dead? Like in an old
I forgot
Disney
about
movie?
that.
And then
Yes. I was
just,
like, man, they fucking killed her.
she's just hanging there. And I can just assume that she goes to jail. I don't even remember.
She this is a funny kids movie thing. They say that jail wouldn't do her any good, so they sentence her to community service.
And she works at
where
a
she
petting
then
zoo.
works
That's
at a
right.
petting zoo.
That's
Yep.
right.
It's shit dumped on her.
That's right. Whatever. And then the family's
Cool.
The family's all cool. Paddington lives there, and the dad is super sick, and the girl's got her boyfriend over, and the mom's bonding with them, and he's brought life to the family, right?
Yep.
The end.
Roll credits, baby.
Three stars. It's just it's all right. It's not.
That's Paddington.
That's Paddington, man. It looks.
I
really
go into
good.
this movie with straight vibes. I fucking love this bear, man. I could watch you. So, the plot of this movie sucks dick and balls, as we can all tell. We got that down. It's not good.
I don't
Goddamn.
even think it's bad.
It's not. It's okay.
I even like the Explorer mystery.
Yeah.
It's okay. But
Right.
the plot of this bear is uniting the family.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like maybe
Sucks.
it just got it's not enough, I guess.
Right.
It's only a 90-minute movie.
I just love that fucking bear, man. That bear's like Popeye the Sailor Man to me. I watch any goddamn adventure he gets into.
Wow. Well, there's
It
two
could
other
be
movies
anything. I
you can
know.
watch. You know what? My favorite scene is maybe if it ain't the opening scene, then it's him chasing the mugger down, I guess.
I, Mine's the opening scene. So that's my main critique with this movie. I mean, it's a kids movie. I don't want to analyze the plot too much. It just gets worse the further you go through. It's such a it's such a sick 15 to 20 minutes for like first of this movie that I think it hooks you so well. Like I'm not kidding. I genuinely think it's awesome.
I think
And
him.
then it gets mushy.
I don't know. I even think him on the boat to London was boring.
Really? You didn't feel anything?
No, him eating the
Dude, he just got
marmalade.
his fucking home destroyed.
I know, and then
And now he's going off into the unknown.
yeah, but it was too long, and then Lucy comes and then leaves, and he eats all the marmalade, and I don't know.
I don't know. You gotta feel something.
Yeah, I felt for him when he's on the train station, and nobody's acknowledging him.
Yep.
I liked that.
His cute little greetings.
Paddington 2 has Hugh Grant in it, so I might watch it for some Hugh Grant. So
I might just leave it at that. I might never watch one of them again.
I think you
I
have
might
to
retire
watch
it after this one.
I don't think so. You're being very contradictory with your language. You know, you love this bear. There's 2 other bear movies, dude.
I know.
I bet he's getting in some bear adventures.
My memory's so fond of him, I don't want it to end any other way.
What am I doing here? I'm on like a damn Hugh Grant Wikipedia page for some reason. One of the top searches is how many baby mamas does Hugh Grant have?
How many?
I didn't even look. I don't care. I think that's a disrespectful way to say that, in my opinion, for Mr. Hugh Grant. I respect him too much to even acknowledge it. Yeah, dude, Paddington 2 looks like it's awesome. I'm just seeing like, not only is it 99%, it looks like it only has 5-star ratings, which is cracking me up.
Yep. Maybe we should scrap this episode and just watch Paddington 2 instead. It does seem nice.
Okay. I'm gonna just read the plot synopsis of Paddington 2. Since this episode's weird anyway, I'm gonna just pad the time. You know, if I had to wait 2 weeks to do this, then people can wait 2 weeks to listen to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. They can, so settled in with the Brown family. It's funny, now he's a brown bear. But he's a brown bear.
I like that.
Yeah, he's Bear Brown. Paddington Brown. Brown bear. Paddington the bear is a popular member of the community who spreads joy and marmalade wherever he goes. One fine day, he spots a pop-up book in an antique shop. I bet the pop-up book is going to be like a Paddington, like the original Paddington book. Perhaps not, but that's what my guess is. It's going to be a bear book. Yep. The perfect present for his beloved aunt's 100th birthday. Yeah, wow. Why is this bear living to be 100?
That's awesome.
When a thief steals the prized book, Paddington embarks on an epic quest to unmask the culprit before Aunt Lucy's big celebration. Okay, spoiler warning, it's going to be Hugh Grant, because why else? It's like, what else character in this movie will Hugh Grant be playing? He's going to be the masked thief. Yeah, just looking at the cast of the movie, it looks like all the same people are back. Now Hugh Grant is here, and we have a masked thief.
Yep.
Methinks, and he's also the biggest actor in the movie, like Nicole Kidman was in the last one. So methinks Hugh Grant will be stealing something in this movie. Okay, so obviously Paddington will get the book and give it to his aunt. So let's move on to Paddington 3 plot synopsis here. And 93%, 90% uh casual viewers. Is that how they say? Audience reviewers. So this is the
Uh-huh.
highest rated audience viewed Paddington movie and the second
That's
highest
crazy.
critical reviewed. Um Yo, why? What is it with these movies, dude? People love these movies. Okay. When
This
Paddington discovers his beloved aunt has gone missing from the home of retired bears, he and the Brown family head to the jungles of Peru to find her. Determined to solve the mystery, they soon stumble across a legendary treasure as they make their way through the rainforest of the Amazon. Okay, well,
that
Aunt
sounds sick.
Lucy is really staying. It seems like she's in this movie a lot. Who we got here? Oh God, no. Oh no. Did they recast Mrs. Brown?
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh no.
I'm looking at the same thing here.
Um,
How did they explain that one, I wonder?
they just recast her? Why'd they do that? Oh no. She was my favorite part of the first movie. Oh, Haley Atwell's in this.
Antonio Banderas is as well.
Yes,
He's the
I
villain.
willing to bet. Yeah, I'm willing to bet he's the bad
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. My chair has sunk again. Oh my God. Yeah, I would say. I'll say Antonio Banderas. He will be some kind of Amazon explorer coming to get the bears. I'm willing to bet.
Guess we'll have to watch to find out.
I don't think I need to. I think I got it. Why is Sally Hawkins not in Paddington 3? Sally Hawkins left the Paddington franchise for Paddington in Peru because she felt it was her time to move on from the role of Mrs. Brown, having brought everything she could to it. Okay. After the director and longtime collaborator Paul King also departed, new director. Her exit was a voluntary decision to let another actor, Emily Mortimer, take over the role, with Hawkins stating that her time on the films had been incredibly joyful and creative. Okay, well.
There we go.
Hey, off to better and bigger and better things, probably. Hopefully. Okay, well. You know, what else we got for him?
I don't know. We share the same favorite actor of the movie. Actress.
Yeah, she did great. I really liked her.
My favorite scene by far is Uncle getting fucking smashed by the tree.
It's crazy, yeah.
That whole sequence, the whole opening scene is good.
It is. It's very good. Oh, my favorite scene is them putting the jacket on this bear. I love it. The coat.
That one's tight.
The whole time, because like I've been known of Paddington, and I was like, this whole movie, I was like,
when's this bear gonna get a jacket?
Yeah, when's this motherfucker get this blue coat? I see him
in. Get his fit on.
Yeah, and he does, and I was like, yep, he looks good.
Yep.
Great little outfit for a bear to be wearing.
Nice little bear fit.
It is a good little bear fit. Well,
that's all I got, man. I ain't got much.
Hold on. Paddington fan theories. Paddington fan theories include that he died at the end of Paddington 2 in a symbolic drowning, that he's a divine figure like Jesus because of his goodness and ability to unite people.
It sounds like you need to watch Paddington 2.
What?
What?
A theory proposes that Uncle Pastruzo, Paddington's uncle, survived the earthquake and lost his memory. This head injury could have caused him to regress and believed he was still a young bear, leading him on a world tour that ultimately brings him to London.
Oh, wow. There ain't no way.
Okay. Oh, a fan theory suggests that there's a connection between Paddington and a series of unfortunate events universes. The explorer Montgomery, who founds the bear in Peru, shares the name with Uncle Montgomery in a series of unfortunate events, and both were explorers with connections to Peru. Hey, that's pretty
Very
fun.
interesting.
Yeah,
I like that one.
That's cool. Yeah. One theory explains Paddington's signature duffel coat by noting that natural disasters often result in aid packages, including clothing and shelter, from more developed countries. This could be how Paddington acquired his coat before leaving Peru. He doesn't have the
What's
coat
that
before
mean?
he has.
Yeah.
A humorous fan theory posits that Paddington is an industry plant intended to boost marmalade sales, suggesting a deeper marketing agenda behind the character. Dude, just imagine there's somebody sitting behind the table. It's like, I need to sell more marmalade.
Big marmalade.
To the UK population. Marmalade sales are down. Create the bear that loves it.
We need the marmalade bear.
We need the marmalade bear. Yeah, I don't
imagine if Paddington was just like the new. They tried making him the new Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, is he not? Also, is Winnie the Pooh also not English?
Have I ever had marmalade? Hell no, I don't think so. My Winnie the Pooh's not English for sure.
Well, you know his real name's Edward Bear, right?
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
I think I knew that.
Is Winnie the Pooh British? Yes, Winnie the Pooh is British because he was created by the English author A.A. Milne and the English illustrator E.H. Shepard. And the story setting, the 100-Acre Woods, is based on the Ashdown Forest in East Sussex, England. Probably not pronouncing that right, but while the real bear that inspired the character Winnie was Canadian, the literary character and his world are firmly rooted in British culture. Is Christopher? I ain't never heard Christopher Robin speak the Queens. But however, when they did make the live action movie, he was played by Ewan McGregor. So, so I guess, yo, why is there so many British bears, dude? Paddington really, he's kind of still in the flow a little bit.
It's just what's up.
Oh no. What do you think? Winnie the Pooh or Paddington? Pick one.
I'm gonna pick. Winnie the Pooh ain't been culturally appropriate in a while, or like impactful in a while.
Christopher Robin came out in 2018.
Really?
Yeah. It must not have been. Let's see what the. It's a 73%
I love Winnie the Pooh.
Rotten Tomatoes. It's not bad. My wife, we'll tell a funny wife story. I was telling my wife we're watching Paddington, and she's like, she's like, is he a? She says, he a real bear or a stuffed bear? And I went, well, I was like, well, it's a movie. She was like, I know, I'm talking like. She's like, I'm like, is he real? And I was like, no, he's like CGI. And she's like, just getting pissed, dude, just getting so mad. And I was like, no, he's a real bear. He looks as if he's a real bear, but he's CGI. And she's like, isn't there a movie with like a stuffed bear? And I went, yeah, Ted. And then she got mad at me. I was like, yeah, you're thinking of Ted. And I was like, this is Paddington. She was
Talking that bear.
Yeah, she was pissed. I think she meant Christopher Robin because Winnie the Pooh is also a CGI bear, and it looks like he is a stuffed bear and not a real bear. But it just cracked me up her going to see like a stuffed bear, a real bear. I was like, what? I think I said, well, he talks, so he's not a real bear.
That's so stupid. Funny.
This is whenever the Jungle Book live action came out, we went and saw that, years ago. And it was one of the worst theater. I've spoken to you. I've told you about this before. This 2016.
I think I've heard.
One of the worst theater experiences ever. This is the same theater experience where somebody literally answered a phone call in front of me. They answered the phone, and I can only assume somebody went, "What are you doing?" And he went, "Not much, just watching a movie," as if he was on like his fucking couch. Not in a movie theater.
Yeah.
It's not much, just watching a movie. It's like opening weekend too, for whatever reason. Back before the theaters got shut down, So it's like it's packed. It's like it is like every seat is filled for the Jungle Book, right?
Right.
Answers the phone. But people behind me are narrating the movie to their child who does not need it narrated to. They're like 8 or something, right? Maybe younger, who knows? But they're just like anytime is happening, they are saying something. So then the scene with the snake comes. The Scarlett Johansson plays the snake. And I heard them leaned over and said, "Where did they find a snake that big?" And I was like, "Where did they find a talking bear? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "It's not real. Like, it's..." I was like, also, the snake is now talking. Like, do you not, like... I just don't I don't know what they thought. Like,
it must be awesome to go through life like that.
I don't know if they were like... Do they think that these animals are actors? And they, like, voice them over them? I'm like, God damn, where did they find a snake that big to be in this movie? To cast in this movie? I was like, and this is like deep in the movie. I was like, well, we just had a fucking bear played by Bill Murray dance and sing, so it's like, that's pretty crazy. Do you think this is a documentary? Like, what? It's like, what is this?
That's so fun. I've never seen the movie before. That's so fucking funny halfway through to go, God damn, that snake.
I mean, it's a huge snake, but like, just at this point, you should know that this is like, something is afoot,
Right.
So funny to just think about. I mean, just look up a picture. It looks great. I mean, like, it just looks like, I will not defend them in the slightest, but the animals do look real, right? But
tell me what to Google.
Just Google Jungle Book live action, right? And just look at a picture of just anything, and it just looks like a real animal.
Oh yeah.
Right? But these animals, they speak, they're talking. So yeah, that's
pretty badass.
That was fun. It's so funny that was the same theater experience.
Yo, that is a big snake.
Of the dude. It is a big snake. It is huge. I've never seen one that big before. I suppose.
Me either.
Honestly, maybe not even that big compared to the orangutan. You know, King Louie is huge. Are you familiar with
I
Jungle
believe
Book
I
at
saw
all?
him. I saw a picture of him, perhaps.
Good God.
Big old fella.
Yeah, he's Orangutangus giganticus. Man. Hey, well, thanks everybody
You
for
got anything else? That's all right. Well,
Hey,
I don't know if this one's gonna see the light of day.
I say this.
Potentially Patreon make you pay for this shit.
No. As of right now, no Patreon. Bobby's actually cutting back hours. We're gonna do the podcast bi-weekly. Let us know in the comments what you think about that.
Potentially.
It's
Here's the deal. I'll go ahead and pitch it to you, like I've thought about pitching it to my co-host here. Podcast bi-weekly. That would free up time for individual content to be posted on the off weeks of the podcast. This includes, but is not limited to, fantastic ideas of videos that's hard to make in if you're a little bit pressed for time when you're a couple of working fellas. You got any ideas for videos that you will feel comfortable discussing?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do, now that I've seen the newest Superman movie.
Yep.
I'm gonna come out with a video about just my favorite origin for Superman and comparing all the origins we've seen thus far.
Yep.
I'd like to retroactively, I'd like to go back and maybe do a little character analysis of each movie we've done, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff there I'd like to talk about. I know this is the cinema project, but I'd like to talk about comic books and maybe even some books and, you know, other types of fiction. It's more of, you know, just fiction in general, narrative, story.
Yep.
You got any ideas? I'd like to
Yeah,
know
I got
what
a
you're
couple.
cooking up.
I was looking at my Google Doc here. I got a couple ones. I've got a little ditty on Spirited Away being the perfect movie trailer.
That's a good one.
We did a podcast on that a little back ago, and I really do think that is the best movie trailer I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And if you haven't seen it, go mother freaking watch it because it's fantastic. I'm a little bit behind the curve on this one because it's not popular. It fell out of the Netflix top 10, but Happy Gilmore 2 and the evolution of early 2000s comedy. I think that is a new movie that you may have seen. A lot of people saw it at the time, and it worked. And that's shocking considering most shit from that era and that formula don't work.
No, comedy's almost dead. That's a good topic idea.
And then I was thinking today, I haven't fleshed this one out in the slightest. I really want to do a video on what it would be like to live in the Shire.
That's sick. You might need to call me in for that one.
I'd like to do a video on that.
We might need to get a guest. I know a guest I'd like to contact for that one.
For all you haters out there,
if you made it this far to the hater, you hating ass.
Yeah, to my hating ass motherfuckers out there. If you don't like the idea of the bi-weekly podcast, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. No, I'd like to hear it. I'd like to hear people's inputs on it. But the podcasts, I ain't getting self-defeating, but it ain't working. We got to get some people watching these podcasts, man.
Yeah, I mean, we got.
And I think on a serious note, all jokes aside, I think that I not I I think it would be more beneficial for the both of us and the growth of this channel to work on um, more short form and entertaining and evergreen content like that.
Yeah,
It'll be a little bit more effort on our part, but I think between the both of us, we can come out with some pretty decent stuff.
I agree. I think so. And yeah, in terms of like making a YouTube video, we really haven't done it yet for this channel. You know?
Yeah.
We because this ain't really a YouTube video. At least not in like my mind of what I want a video to be. You know, I'd like to come out with a video essay. You actually reminded me of one I thought about today that I would like to do. I think it'd be kind of easy to do. It's the trailers that ruin the movie. And we have discussed some before in the past.
Several.
I've brought up to you. So I already have like 2 or 3. That's probably good enough for a video. Probably a little 8-minute video.
That would be good. But yeah, if you really love the podcast and you don't want us doing that, let us know. We're open to anything.
Which this will free up time. This actually might just work out perfectly because now we can just do the guest podcast also.
Right.
Have a free week to do it.
Yep.
Without trying to double down. So it might
be for the best.
It might work out pretty good actually.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So you may see less podcasts for the next little bit, but there will be, I think, overall more things coming.
Hopefully.
Oh, real?
Not more Paddington though.
Maybe this is episode 11, correct?
Yeah.
Episode 12.
Season 2, episode 1.
We're Paddington.
What?
This was a silly one. I don't have any. Do you have anything else?
I thought it was fun. It was funny.
It is a fun movie. Watch old Paddington. Sit down with the open mind, open heart.
Find that bear, man, to maybe watch it with. I don't know. If you're a grown man, maybe just watch something else. But
I don't think so. I think have a couple of beers and hang out with Paddington.
True, man. Yeah, hang out with
like
Paddington.
A real man.
Yeah, maybe that is the way. Get you a marmalade sandwich and yeah, just enjoy the ride. I actually did enjoy it in that aspect because especially with my son, I've watched extensively almost every kid movie ever.
Yep.
That is not live action. So it was actually nice to see a kid's movie. Maybe that's why I'm so critical of it. I've seen literally every I almost said Disney, every Disney Pixar movie that's came out.
It may be
3 times each at least. So possibly I'm just hyper aware of kids movies right now. So
I feel like you were very passionate about the subject of this movie.
Yeah, I mean it spoke to me. I had a lot of,
but I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a break on it for a little while.
Yeah, I think. I want you to watch Paddington 2 and tell me about it.
I may make a video on that. All right, I'm done. I don't have anything else. Do you have anything?
No. No, I don't actually.
You got the outro.
All right. Well, hey, if you made it this far, God bless you. Honestly, thank you so much for sticking it through with this one. Yeah, let us know down in the comments section what you think about old Paddington. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and check out our other content. Please go watch Citizen Kane. It is actually imagine this podcast, but really good. That's what Citizen Kane was.
This is everybody's punishment for not watching Citizen Kane.
Yeah, this was like Adam Sandler said, if I don't win Best Actor for Uncut Gems, I'm going to make the worst movie ever. This is what we did. Yeah. So yeah, go check out Citizen. Also go check out Tombstone. Apparently it bangs. I don't know why really, but
never would have expected it. Citizen Kane sitting at 12 views. Not the views matter. I don't do it for the views.
No,
Come
I
on
don't.
now.
I don't do it. I do it for my 3 friends that watch the podcast to text me and tell me what they think about it. It brings me joy. So the 3 of y'all that are listening, but be sure to text me and tell me what y'all thought about Paddington. So I will be awaiting approximately by Tuesday morning to hear from y'all. So yeah, hey, next week, I don't even know. We might do. There might be a podcast next week, or maybe it's 2 weeks
there
from
probably
now.
will be. Yep.
I'd like to do either Goodwill Hunting or Dead Poet Society.
Fair.
Just spoilers, or hey, because we're getting into the school year, we're getting in the fall, y'all. It's becoming fall. Bobby lives in a place now where there's no seasons. It's just falled up where I live. Leaves are falling. It's getting cooler. So I want to watch a movie about school, kind of. I want to hit the vibe of a fall something. So yeah. Once again, appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. Good morning. Goodbye. Peace.
Good night. Good morning. Goodbye. Sounds good.
I like that.
Yeah, that was good. Hit that.